Greetings, Moody Theological Seminary Greek geeks. We're moving into week 4 of our course, 4 of 14 weeks. And are you maintaining a good self-disciplined study schedule for mastering Greek? This is key to your learning, so please do so. I've got a little motivational memo here for you, again from Martin Luther. So you may recall this from last semester, but I'm repeating these just for your encouragement. But do take time to read that and think it through. And then move on to your week 4 assignments. And be sure to check the week 4 link on the left, though. They're here just as a reminder and convenience. Our objectives are 5 this week. We want you to recognize the form and understand the basic function of the perfect indicative. We want you to pronounce the Greek text accurately, memorize frequent Greek New Testament words, translate portions of the Greek New Testament, and open and navigate through the Lexem Syntactic Greek New Testament notes. To that end, you'll work through Mounts, chapter 25. You will watch the video lectures for chapter 25. You want to watch Dr. Woodall's Lexem Syntactic Greek New Testament notes, and as well Dr. Woodall's Parsing and Translation for chapter 25. In the workbook, you're doing chapter 25 in the workbook, parsings 1 to 10, the warm-up, alpha to eta, and translation 1 to 8. For your recording of your pronunciation, you're doing translation 10 from chapter 25, John 5:42 to 43. You might want to read it right from the workbook there, because the workbook section you need to read does not include all of verse 43. So just be aware of that. But you do need to read everything that's there in the workbook. For our discussion this week, you've got them listed here. Again, as always, be sure to format your discussion post properly. That is, you want to give the Greek phrase as being translated. You want to then give your English translation, and then your discussion grammatically explaining and defending your translation. That is, it should indicate how the different words function in the sentence based on their grammatical form. I believe I gave everyone an example of that this week when I was posting in your work, so do take a look at that. If you need more help on that, let me know, but I think everyone's gotten the example one way or another. Also, you've got quiz 4 in Mounts for vocabulary and grammar in chapter 25, so be sure to do that. Again, you've got my normal overview here of the different parts that you should be getting in your weekly information there in the week folder. And then, of course, a reminder on posting for your discussion boards. Do remember what I'm looking for in your response to peers. You ought to compliment them on any good work, any particularly insightful good work you see there. You should provide some kind, constructive critique for how they could improve. And then you ought to leave each other a good open-ended question, one that requires some thought, not just a simple yes or no. If it can be answered yes or no, then the rationale for why a person is saying yes or no should be required as well. And remember that natty late policy. Hopefully none of you have to worry about that. You'll all get your work in on time. Well, there you have it. If you need any help or you have any questions, email me. As you know, I try to respond as quickly as possible. And then, of course, if there's something really time sensitive, do feel free to call me. And my phone number is there. It's an iPhone, so if you prefer FaceTime, we can do that as well. Well, God bless. I trust you'll enjoy your studies in Greek this week.